So here's the buy. Boom, here's your stop. Here's the pullback. Here's your buy on the pullback. Green takes out red right there. All right. This pops. You move your stop to the pivot. Okay. You can add again above that red bar, profit take, and let the rest ride. How do you let the rest ride, guys? You tell me. How do you ride this whole? Once you take some off the table here on the new high, which moving average? Yes, which one should I use? Which one? You tell me. 8-period moving average. Let's do it. I'm going to put the 8-period moving average up here because we've got the 20. Let's put the 8. Let's do that here. Boom. Boom! Look how beautiful that is. Now sit back and relax and let the 8-period moving average help you ride this whole thing out. Traders, I'm really, truly very proud of you. This is how trading is done. And what you can sense in these trades we've covered that some of you've done here is you can sense that it's based on method. You see, the vast majority of people out there are just guessing. There's no method. There's nothing that they apply consistently every trade, every day. They don't have a method. They don't have an approach. They don't have a strategy. They're just waking up in the morning, guessing, hoping that their gambling today brings about some type of different results from yesterday. But here you can see the same formula I teach you at work. Boom, stop. You can take some profits here if it's big enough. Add on the pullback. Boom, raise your stop to the pivot. Add on the green taking out red. Raise your stop to the color. Take profits on the new high. Now let the moving average take care of you. Boom. Repeat, 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 repeat 1,000 freaking times. And you're always after the whale. Okay? Always after the whale. Always after the whale. Now, someone was just asking me, this is the last question I'm going to take because I have to move on here. But someone was asking me, Oliver, I'm a bit confused. Daniel was asking me, Oliver, I'm a bit confused. You said that Friday, all right, you said Friday to cut our average loss in half. This was my instruction for you to do Friday. That's right. So if I was $70 average loss, you still want us to move it down to 35. On the technicals, yes. So what Daniel's saying is that what Daniel's talking about, remember on Friday's session, I said one exercise I want you to apply the next week is to find out your average losing trade for the entire week, and then your goal next week is to cut that in half. So Daniel's saying that my average loss last week was $70. So if I'm going to cut that in half, I'm going to have losses of 35. Yes. So what Daniel's saying is that, but you said my losses shouldn't be lower than $60 or so on your maximums. But on your technicals, like if you take this trade here, make sure that loss, if you lose on it, is 35 or less. If you take this green taking out red, make sure this loss, if you're taking this buy on the green taking out red here, make sure this stop out is 35 or less. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? The maximum can be different, but the technical stops, you're going to now try to find plays that meet that 50% amount of last week's average loss. Daniel, you got it? Make sense? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? Talk to me. Maybe Daniel's not with us, but guys, do the rest of you understand that? You got it? When to use maximum and tech? Well, that's going back to the basics, Daniel. That's something you should know, and you should not be forgetting that. You use maximum when you get stopped out at a stupid location. Right? So what's a stupid location? Getting stopped out right there right at the 200 period moving average. So if you're buying this bar here and your bar is right on top of the 200, do not use the bar as your stop. Get under the 200. That's an example. Whenever your technical stop stops you out right at the help, right at something trying to help you, you have to go to max, not and leave the technical stop behind. All right, traders, awesome.